LGBT people who are aging are forced into situations where they basically have to go back into the closet. It would be the equivalent of passing. They have to deny themselves their life experiences and what they truly are because they either receive hostile receptions or they're afraid to reach out for community resources because of their sexual orientation or sexual identity. So what I suggest is that each agency, each organization makes specific plans for becoming LGBT friendly so that those aging people can be served by your agencies. We are people where I live now at the Town Hall Apartments, which is the third LGBT-friendly development in the country, are part of a new generation. We will be the first aging generation that's out publicly. And so we will be changing society as we age, as baby boomers have done for every stage that they've passed through. So we're requesting that people recognize us, welcome us, and realize the realities of our lives too. Thank you very much.
But I'm here saying that the Atlas needs to be considered for refunding. It provides wonderful services. It provides an enhancement of life. And it provides socialization. Robin, who is the director of this regional facility, doesn't mind going out of her way to help the seniors, to let them know what's going on, to provide encouragement. And I'd like to see this, whatever funding, reinstated and not considered for loss because it's vital to this community. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people, whether they're low income or not, use this facility. We need the socialization. We need the encouragement. And we need one another.
Because I participate here, I do things that help work, that help keep me going. And I will continue to come back one day at a time. Thank you.
But one thing that I'd like to see here as we do our planning for the future, there's so many people that come to the center that many times you can't find a place to park.
Good morning, everyone. My name is David Robertson. Please forgive me. I just got a little bit of some of my teeth called braces. I'm the engagement officer for Unite for Good. We began 3 years ago, a not-for-profit in New York, and now we are focused on doing random acts of kindness in and around the world. A year and a half ago, I was at my lowest, and one of the things my parents always taught me and my grandparents were, you don't sit and allow for depression to eat you alive, you keep it moving. I got in contact with Robin and I asked her, was there anything that I could do as a millennial at this facility to help? She said, well, you're good at a lot of things, but we've got an open computer lab. And I said, well, I want to help. And so for the last year and a half, I've been at this facility enriching senior technology, because the reality is that as we're all growing, it doesn't matter if you don't want to grow with technology, it's growing without you. And me being a millennial and me being raised for half of my life by my grandparents, I've always wanted to make sure that it was reach one, teach one. One of the things that I have noticed in a lot of the research, my background is in research and in many facets, but one of the things that I have realized is that seniors are not being amplified and enriched in the correct manner to live a successful, fulfilling life connected to social technology. And so as I'm sitting looking at some of the faces that know me, know my tenacity, I would like to be the voice for my peer group, millennials, is that I believe that we can bridge a gap in multifaceted ways. And it can begin with the enrichment of you guys basically coming back in and learning how to utilize your communication skills with your cell phones, with your tablets, and with your mobile devices. So my recommendation and my hope is that this time next year, when you guys are talking about funding, I understand that there's a lot of different silos going on with different issues. But please do not sleep on the fact that if you are not enriched by social technology, you are allowing for yourself to be put into a corner, and then what happens when you're put into a corner? You fight. I don't want you to fight because you fought long enough to get us all here. And lastly, my desire, I'm a foot soldier. I get my peers together. My hope is that there are millennial opportunities, that there can be paying it forward. Because the same way that we're educated by seniors helping us, I do believe that millennials can also be affected by educating seniors. Thank you. Because of my position at Unite for Good, my position at Unite for Good, I decided to do a random act of kindness for this facility, and that is having a help desk for an hour and a half every Wednesday, where seniors come in with their questions about their cell phones, their tablets, and their computers, to get 4 to 5 minutes of enrichment. And this is something I'm hoping to do more often. So if this is something that excites you guys, front desk knows me. They call me Hope Is. Thank you guys.
So your hope is stay up here because I want you to stay up because we do something now. It's Older Americans Month.
That's right.
And so we celebrate all older Americans, but you're the guy I've been looking for because I need to connect you with our older Americans. And so you're our first millennial. You're going to just grow. So I want you to stay up here because what we do, so it's a proclamation from Mayor Emanuel thanking all of our seniors during Older Americans Month for all that you have done to build this great city, the churches, the parks, the schools, your families. So we want to thank you so much.